Okay. My chair. My chair keeps getting in the way. It keeps rotating. Stay still. Why does it keep rotating? It drives me crazy. I know this chair does this because because I made a BRB screen of it a few years ago, where my chair was literally just rotating. Now it stopped, but it's blocking my view. That's okay. Okay. I'm just gonna check and make sure that we have audio and everything is good. Test. Wait, why don't I hear myself? Do you guys not hear me? Maybe it's just my stream manager. Stream manager. Okay. Let's not do stream manager. Let's just do like a regular. Here we go.
Regular.
Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. We hear the music? We do. Let me know if the music is obnoxious. It's on a loop. I love it though. I think it's fantastic. Okay, so tonight what we are doing is we're gonna play a little bit of OTB chess. Hopefully not lose too much. On my chess up too. So welcome. Happy to have you. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We're playing on chess.com. Our beautiful backgrounds here are in mixed reality. This is Walkabout Mini Golf Gloop Lair, one of the newest courses, which I absolutely adore. So look at how cute it is. There's like, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get I have to be careful where I sit in Gloop Lair because it's toxic. It's a very toxic place to be. But before we get started, I hate to say it, but I literally have to dust off my chessboard. That's how rusty we are. Well, at least on 1510, we have played many, way too many 3-2 chess games. Like, I don't even want to get into my elo with 3-2. I don't understand like what's going on because it started and it was at, I want to say, I reached like 550 and I was feeling really good. And mind you, like 3-2, okay? 550, it's like nothing special. But for me, I'm like, yes, I'm climbing. I climbed out of like 200 to 300 to 400 to 500. And then I hit 550 and then I like lost 150 elo. And I was like, okay, back down in the 300s. And then I gained it back. And the crazy thing is, I feel like I gained it all back like last Saturday. No, it was like Friday night. I streamed Friday night. And then I won all the games I played. Because I was just really like locked in on chess. I was just focused up. And I was like, wow, okay, something's going right here. Well, what happened was I changed my open. I decided, hey, I've been playing the Italian game into the ground. Let's move to the next chapter. Let's literally move to the next chapter. And I switched it up and I started doing another open. And it was an open that I was somewhat familiar with already because I'd played it before. And going from a King's Pawn open, going from an E4 to a D4 open, it's amazing how night and day my game, like, I don't understand, but I suddenly, the board was just like opening up for me in ways that It was a very closed game with the Italian game. And then playing the Collie system. And maybe I was playing the Italian game wrong. That's what I'm learning going to the Collie system is, oh, like you can't force certain things. But also, like, the Collie system has a really nice trap. Not a really trap. It's got a really nice, like, mid-game checkmate that you can work toward. I don't know with the Italian game, like, I think I lost sight of, like, what my goals were. In terms of, like, the literal game, like, progression. You know, like, okay, I've opened, I have, like, a solid open, now what? And I would just play, and I'd, you know, obviously blunder, and then I lost a lot of elo. Now, that's in 3-2. So maybe I've improved as a chess player because I actually went back on my chess.com account and I looked at my very first ever game that I've ever played in 2020. Now, mind you, 2020, I'd played chess before that, but I had not played, as far as I know, I don't think I had a chess.com account before 2020. As many of you may have been in the same boat as me during COVID and Queen's Gambit and all of the good things that brought us all to this lovely game. But what's so funny about looking at how I played then is I was actually not a bad chess player. Like, I was better when I started in 2020 than when I returned a year ago. It's been now, what is my streak? Can I see what my streak is? 360 something, 300, wait. What is my streak? Because I just realized, like, I was thinking my streak needed to be like an even number because I'm always like celebrating like 100 days on chess.com, 250 days on chess.com. But what is my streak? Oh my gosh. Okay, 327. All right, I was like, am I at 360? I'm like, do I have to do like a year celebration? No, we're not quite there. We're not quite there. I need to figure out what day that is. But what's so funny about that is it's been exactly a year since I hurt my wrist. Almost quit streaming altogether, by the way. I was like, I'm done. Can't play VR. I'm depressed. Like, I was really bummed, you know? And then I found chess again. A game I could play with one hand and let my wrist heal, and that was such a odd blessing in disguise. Like, where does this piece go? What just happened right there, that is when the brain is talking and thinking and focusing on conversation, the inability to do anything else. And that, my friend, is exactly why I lose games when I stream. Because it's very difficult. I want to say for anybody who's a chess streamer, you're either really good at the game or you're hella entertaining with chat. And if you're both, you're not playing to your full potential, let's be honest. Like, you are a much better player than your stream is seeing, I have to believe. Aww, Sandwich Artista! Hello! Hi, Sandwich Artista! Hi, Coconut Sarah! Hello, hello. Let me give you a proper shout out. Eso, Coconut. Wait, I almost typed Coconut Sarah. I literally almost said, hey, Bonefish, Sandwich Artista. Okay, so welcome. God, what were you playing tonight?
Oh my God, we have a guest.
Oh, it's right over the chest.
Get ready.
That's so, look at where we are. We're in Lair.
You should be.
We're in the Gloopy Gloops. I'm up by the disco ball right now. I have found a workaround to enjoy that which is the toxicity of Lair. And it's great.
You see the little frog?
Ooh, I love that. I hope you had a lot of fun at the con. Getting like swag and buying things at cons is maybe the best thing ever. And the one thing I really struggle with after I get the stuff is parting with like the bags. Like, for instance, I went to an event recently for FX The Shards. and it was like a pop-up activation in a like 1980s mall. And they gave away some really cool stuff. And I like why I have the flashback at the Sherman Oaks Galleria. Like, why do I have this? Like, that's wild. But this mall, it's not really a mall anymore. Like, but in the 80s, it was like the mall. It was in movies like Valley Girl, and there's another movie that was really big that was filmed there. Fast Times at, what was it, Ridgemont? I don't know. I haven't seen it recently. I feel like I'm gonna say it wrong, but also I'm not a little on my element. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Thank you for coming by. We're just getting started. We are gonna play some chess. We're gonna hang out, and we're gonna enjoy that which is the walkabouts. Because I love hanging out in VR spaces. It's one of my favorite things to do. Is just to like have the headset on and chill out. Yes, thank you again for the raid. What were we talking about? We were talking about how I can't focus and talk at the same time. How I can't be good at the game while also, okay, we have officially dusted off the chessboard because that's how out of practice we are with the 15-10 games. Okay, what do we have tonight? We should do a little show off, a little show and tell before we get into our first game. So, a few new things I can show you. Okay, I guess I'll start with this. Tonight I am drinking a nice coffee. I amazingly made the espresso machine actually worked because I wasted 2 shots of really nice Joshua Tree coffee. I was so bummed, but I guess something about the beans being a little bit more oily than other beans, and it like clogged up whatever the tampery thing is. It's not the tamper, it's whatever the thing is that you pull the shots through. I would be a terrible barista. But I mixed it with a little caramel macchiato. So you like pull the shot, you pour the caramel macchiato in, and then I pour that over iced oat milk, and it's like frothy. I don't know, there's something magical about it. So this is my coffee tonight. I couldn't get it to work this morning though. I wasted 2 shots of coffee. I was actually really bummed about that. And I hadn't had coffee yet, and I was very tired. And I realized that I don't fully understand like other people going through things if they're like addicted to something, and I don't even think that this scratches the surface of what it must feel like. But in that moment, I thought to myself, oh my God, this must be partially what it's like to like be addicted to something, because like anything, like alcohol, for instance, you know, like, because I was so cranky this morning. I was just like, I need a coffee. And I'm like, I can't believe that it almost ruined my morning. But then I was like, no, it's Saturday morning. I should be so happy. The whole weekend's ahead of me. Like, I need to like readjust my attitude, because I really do believe that you attract kind of like what you put out. And so instead of being grumpy, I decided I was gonna have a good time. So I just went out and bought coffee. I went to Starbucks. And like, I don't normally go out and buy coffees ever. Rarely. It's very rare. Anyhow. So in the meantime though, I soaked the wand, I guess we'll call it a wand, in hot water, and that fixed it. That's all it needed. Thanks, chat. That helped me. Okay, second in show and tell. I have new perfumes. So you guys have seen the Pokemon perfumes. You have seen the Pokemon perfumes, but I am going down nostalgia lane, and I got these. Is it in focus? Hang on. How do I get the focus? I gotta move the chair. There's no focus. Come on, camera, you can do it. It really doesn't want to. Okay, fine. But you get the hint. So these perfumes I wore in college. and they brought them back. So pink, hot crush, total flirt. This one's got a yellow cap. I got all 3. This was a couple weeks ago. They did like a little sale. And then my favorite one is this one. So if you're gonna get any of these, this is the one. The one with the blue cap. It smells fantastic. Pretty and pure. And then finally in show and tell, I'm wearing an Alice in Wonderland bracelet. This also, you're not gonna be able to, oh my gosh, we got the focus. So it's got all these charms. Hang on. Let's get the focus. It's got all these charms. So it is from the 2010 movie premiere. And it came in this little box, which is also magic. Anyway, it's Alice in Wonderland, only in cinemas, is what it says on the box. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought I would wear that tonight while chessing. All right, we're gonna get into the game. Do I have everything I need to play chess? Hopefully. Hopefully we are ready. Hopefully we are prepared. Let's make sure my other camera battery is charged because I would like to do a little bit of a longer stream, if possible. It's charging. I feel like it is charged. I don't know how long this one's got though. But yes, thank you all for joining me while we do some chess games. Oh, and I got my Snoopy pants. These are kind of tough to see, but I got Snoopy pants. And this cute night shirt that says Apothecary. And then on the bottom it says Shops La Rue de Magic. I just thought this was very cozy. So this is my vibe. This is me in my element. Okay, here we go. 15-10 chess. Let's make sure it connects to the screen. And we shall get into some games. The person I'm playing against, their username is All Bloody Your Queen. Which is intimidating. People with intimidating usernames kind of freak me out. So it's a good. Why am I playing so fast? Why are they playing so fast? I already know what they're trying to do here. So we're gonna just go ahead and break. They're gonna castle. This looks like, is this like the King's Indian Defense? What's that called? I always mess up the name of that. I have not learned what that one's called. They're like, no, you're not pushing further. I'm like, yes, I am. French Indian Defense. I feel like it's got, I think it's King's. King's Indian Defense. I don't know. I have to look it up in the book. What's it called? I just want to know what it's called. I don't actually want to know how it works. I can just look it in the glossary. With a K. Kings. Oh, it's not connected. You guys aren't seeing the game. Jeez. Jeez. Wait, why not? Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew. Wait, it's all messed up. Okay, let me do my move and then I'll fix it. King's Indian Defense. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. Let's see what they did and then I'll fix it. Okay. Oh, we can hear it now too. I don't know if that bothers you guys, but this makes no sense. I had set this up. I guess that's fine, right? Okay. Should be good. So yeah, I think maybe I'll try to be entertaining between chess games, and then during chess games I can just play chess. That would be the ideal thing to do. To actually like really lock in on the game. It's just very tricky to do that. Oh my gosh, they move so fast. Vicious, vicious. They're like, you're not playing a quality system today. I'm like, but I am. But I am. Watch. Just watch. Hey, Jamaica. Hi. How are you? We're hanging out in Gloop Lair. Oh, you know what's crazy? It's like, because of the chessboard, it does block some of the beautiful backgrounds. It was hot today. It was a hot one, so I chose to stay inside and just enjoy some chess and relaxation after a busy week. How was your day? Oh no, the queen is coming out. What? What can the queen do? Be annoying over here. Be annoying over here. Be annoying here, be annoying here. Really, the queen can't go in any of these spots. Oh, I'm glad. Wait, what kind of doggies? Have we talked about this? I must know more about the doggies. I just cleaned the chessboard and somehow one of my hairs. That's not the move because well, actually that's fine. That's fine. Oh, wow. Aww. I bet they're so sweet. We're gonna go here first, actually. Oh, wait, how old did you say they are? 9 and 3. So, did you rescue them together, or did you have one first and then get the other one later? And how old were they when when you rescued them? That's wild. That's wild that they did this, and then the queen's gonna come down. But I have to take. I can't even think about it. I have to take. But the queen comes down and does a check. And we lose, oh, this is bad. We lose our castle. And it's a forced move and there's only one place to go. And then the bishop comes in and then we trade. We take and then the queen comes again. Okay, I think we'll hopefully not lose, but I think this could be it. I don't know. So it's forced, and like literally there's nothing, right? There's nothing. It's the rook. And then check again. And then if I go, oh wait, the queen can't take this piece because of the knight. I was gonna say if I go forward, let's go here. So there's 2 spots the queen can go. So I don't have a check on this move. So they put me in a really bad situation, but now they can't really follow up on it yet. So we're safe, it's just not pretty. Technically they're only up 1, but they got my rook. So that was tough. However, I played a game last night. I should have streamed, but I decided, oh, you wrote back. Let me read this. The 9-year-old first. I got him as a 6-month-old from here in New York. Aww. The 3-year-old. I got him 5 months or so from Puerto Rico. He's a wild blend of breeds. Aww, so you got them both when they were little. They were little puppies. That's gonna be a long life healthy doggy, because when you get a breed that's mixed like that, they live forever. They have like super genes. It's a super dog. Okay. We must do something. We must do something. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the longest dog that's ever lived is, but 25 is pretty great. I feel like 25 might be the max. Okay, this might be wasted, but we're gonna try to pin this knight at least, just to slow them down a smidge. They're probably gonna attack with the pawn or castle. Just look at that. Look at their development. They have such good development. Okay, and they chose to attack. So we can retreat back to the center now. Safely. I really gotta get my king somewhere else. I think we're just gonna start. We're gonna start pawn pushover on the queen side. So my doggy is 17, and he is also a mix. He is a Cavalier King Charles Cocker Spaniel. Which he's a little dog. He weighs about 20 pounds. He did used to weigh 25, but since he's 17 now, he's lost some weight. But he's still doing pretty good. But I started him recently on this like Cosequin, which is like an omega joint thing. He's doing pretty good on it. It's just like the little ones for little dogs. But I got him a stroller. He loves it. He like loves being pushed around. I can't explain it because he loves car rides. So it's just his thing. Okay, so I could take and start breaking down. They have a lot of like, it's also though, I really shouldn't move this knight. If I move that knight, it just opens the king up. But maybe I need to like try to wedge my king over to safety before anything else. Yeah, let's try to get the king like somewhere else. I feel like pushing further when the king is this like open and vulnerable it's not gonna work out. So we gotta move the king before they develop too much further. Hi WW. Good morning. Good to see you. How have you been? WW, you were here a year ago, kind of at the beginning of my chess journey. I'm on a 320 something day streak on chess.com. Pretty great. Not that I'm getting any better, but I'm still having fun. I'm playing a little bit too much blitz. This is my first 15-10 I've played. I literally had to dust the chessboard. Okay, what are they attacking? Let's see, what are they doing? So the queen can come straight in here, and I can't take back. So we may need to sacrifice the knight. Or actually, we could push the pawn. Let's push the pawn first, actually. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been streaming too regularly because I've been working a lot. But I do remember you because you came in with a lot of like really cool intel, lots of good information. Okay, so they're gonna want to take. Here's the thing. They could take my knight. They could take my bishop. I think I think we're just gonna go ahead and maybe down a bishop though. Or I could take with this knight and open up a square for the king to escape to. I think we're gonna keep, yeah. Okay. Now I'm in the same situation, but we're gonna push. Oh, you're so kind, thank you. We have fun. I like to pride myself on being creative. It's a good outlet and a good hobby for me. I really don't want to push that pawn and attack the queen because I feel like that's in vain. I think I actually want to block now here. And they'll probably take. Yeah. But I can take back. It's not ideal. This is not ideal at all. They have a discovered check now if they move. And my queen is being threatened. So we march our little butts right on up. Potentially pinning ourselves. Maybe I should do it here. Yeah, because then the king could take back if they wanted to take. Okay. That's all I got. They had a really strong open and got me in a tough situation quickly. And now I'm just like fighting for my life to get out of that situation. It's rough. It's rough. Let's think about this. Something I don't do in chess. Something I don't do in chess is actually, I just like react. Okay. If I move the king, he's got a few spots he can go. Also, I could block, but that would be not good. So we must move the king. If I go here, he's got me in a fork, but I could take. with the pawn. If I go here, there's just more checks that I can't block. I think I am gonna go here. It might. I don't know. That's my gut. My gut's telling me to do this. It's either gonna be over really quickly or maybe we saved our butts. I can't really tell. I better have another sip of coffee. Wait, what did you say you've been doing recently? Programming. Ooh. Do you have any pets, WW? We were talking about doggies. Okay. Okay, we gotta think about this one. So again, could take, wouldn't work out. If I come down, I could get a check that potentially loses my rook, which I need. If I come up, I feel like going up is better. In this square in particular, it's a dark square. He's on a light square. You can only attack the square that you're on. So I'm gonna go here. Mind you, actually, hang on. I do see, it's not really a battery, but the queen and the bishop could come in and take that piece, and then I would lose my queen. I should also avoid the bishop. The bishop! Maybe I come back up. And we'll just go where we were, and he could probably check again, but I'm not sure. I see something magical, but they won't let me do it. They would never. But if I could redeem myself from this situation, I would be like, wow. Maybe they're so focused on like what they have that they could never see what I have, but oh my goodness. Such a beautiful checkmate, but it would never happen. It would never happen. I would never be so lucky. Because I'm on the defense this whole time. Okay, so they came in. And honestly, I'm just gonna take. Okay, and then they took back. It's not gonna happen, but wouldn't it be beautiful if it did? A girl can dream, right? A girl can go mate in one, but no, it's not gonna happen because they've probably got something spectacular. They've got like a million things that I don't have. They've got some checks. And honestly, I mean, yeah. But, you know, and I don't even have a check. And I could take that pawn, but I think that would also be, it would be game because they would just probably come in. I probably need to be doing some kind of defense. So the best I can do, and it's not great, I could attack their queen. I could possibly lose my rook in doing so, though. So maybe I just move my king further. Wait, he's on a black square. He can attack a black square. Okay, actually, Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm low on time. I'm just gonna attack. I'm probably gonna lose this rook. I don't have much left. I don't have much left in the armory. I probably should have tried just to trade, but I would have lost. The game would be over. Oh, they won my queen. If they won it, they won my queen, but I win their queen, so I don't know if they'll go for that. I think they would. Interesting. Because they win my rook. So it's definitely, that's a bright future for them. The best I can hope for at this point is stalemate, which we all know I am the stalemate queen, so let's go ahead and get rid of some pawns. Let's push everything we got. And they're not even gonna care. And of course they did the queen. They're just gonna start checking me until it's over. Oops. Come on, one more pawn. Fish little pawn, go little pawn. Oh my god, okay, so we're in a position where if they push the wrong piece, which they probably won't, so a good stalemate would be I can't go forward. I can't go anywhere here, right? They could also get an immediate checkmate, but a girl can dream. A girl can dream! No, they're gonna ladder mate me. Push those pawns. Get cocky. I'm like, I'm not going toward the corner. The corner is where the game ends. No, no, no. No, no, no. We're getting squished worse than these. Oh my gosh, they're really gonna do this? Worse than these little gloops over here. Guys, I got my first like squeezy toy today. I got my first like Neato like toy. I couldn't help myself. It's butter. It's a butter squeezy. But I'm off-gassing it because it smelled terrible even though it was from Target. I'm surprised that I don't know. It says it's non-toxic. Why are they just like taking their sweet little time here? Just push a pawn! They're like, we will corner your king. So interesting. Just gonna lay on this conveyor belt. I'm a Gloop player now. Really? Come on. You know I can't do anything else. I got nothing left. You're like, let me show you every position that's not stalemate. Push your pawn. Push your pawn. No, it still wouldn't be stalemate because I could go, I could go forward. Push your pawn. Come on, live on the wild side. Okay. You got me now. That's matey. Matey in 1. Why? Bro, come on. I have a hard time believing that, oh, maybe they want me to resign. I'm sorry, I don't resign. We don't resign here. We just hang out and have fun. They're like, let's be obnoxious. I don't care. I don't have anything else going on tonight. I'm just hanging out. You have fun getting the slowest checkmate of your life. Oh my God, stop. Stop. Now push a pawn. It would be so funny. Come on, be funny, be funny, be funny, be funny. Be funny. Aw, you got me. But wouldn't it have been funny? It would have been funnier. You're not funny. Okay. Home. I still had fun. Oh, chess.com. Oh, people on the internet. That's how I know I'm playing a real person, though. That's how, you know, I don't think bots are that sarcastic. There is this like read between the lines communication in chess that I find hilarious, and I can't, look, everything is up to interpretation. Sometimes I find it like obnoxious when, for instance, I'm in a losing position and then they march every single pawn that they have left to promote. But then I got on the internet and I read about that, and apparently, I guess, like putting the shoe on the other foot, or like, you know, looking at their perspective, they do it because they're like, just resign. You're the one drawing out the game by not resigning. And I'm like, oh, but I want to play to a checkmate. Checkmate me. And also, the amount of times I have lost 0 elo because somebody has done a stalemate and it makes me laugh, I'm always gonna go for stalemate. Even if I don't get it, I'll chill. It's cool. But that, I don't know, man. I think they're probably better at chess than that, but because most people, like, I sense sarcasm. I sense like, let me show you all the non-checkmates. Like, let me corner you. let me bring in every piece. But it could have been worse, you know. But then the other part of me is like, or maybe they just don't know how to get a checkmate. Because some people don't. Some people don't. I doubt it. I doubt it. But who knows? Who knows? At least we know we're playing real people, and that's the fun. I only play bots. There's also the chance that the opponent promotes 6 pawns before checkmating you is Hikaru or some 4-year-old child genius who thinks that's the most clever thing there is. Yeah, like they're getting a kick out of it, right? Like they're laughing. So for them, like, I want people to have fun. Chess, yes, it may be a serious game, but it doesn't have to be that serious. So like the laughter that I get out of when we stalemate, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I just pulled that off. Like, I should have lost, and then I didn't, because I'm like, come on, you dummy, you know? So like when that happens, it's very funny for me, and I get a rise out of that. So if somebody does enjoy it, and they're just like, that's their sense of humor, I mean, good for them. Whatever makes you happy, like, I don't care. I really don't. But sometimes, even like the speed at which the opponent plays, and mind you, I understand, like, maybe people play bullet, and so they're just like pre-moving, or they're programmed to just like play quickly. But sometimes I'll notice, like, the game pace will be nice and slow, and then all of a sudden, like, the pace will just be like, boom, 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 checkmate. And I'll be like, oh, they were showing off. They were like, I've got you, you know? So I don't know, there's a lot of communication that I interpret based on how other people play. Unfortunately, when you're not sitting in the room with someone, I would love to be able to play chess with some other people from, I mean, I would honestly, I'm probably the worst chess.com player. I'm the most creative. I get points for creativity. And, but I think I would probably lose to most of them, but I would love to play with Summer, you know? I mean, Joe Cozy and I feel like we both climbed at a certain like level together, but I think that she's a stronger chess player just by watching her. I think I just don't think. I don't think. I don't use my brain. However, looking back at some of my other games compared to where I am now, I have improved. And every now and then, like last night, I got this crazy checkmate. Let me show you this game. Oh no, I hope I can show you really quickly. This game before bed I played last night. And it's hilarious because the other guy was so hell-bent on what he was doing that, or she, that they didn't realize I had something up my sleeve. And like this person was smart. They castled, they saw, oh, potential check. Like potential check, mate. So it's interesting because some people will get very hyper, like tunnel vision. And I used to have tunnel vision. But yeah, let me pull that game up really quick. Okay, if I go, oh my God, it was so cool to go into my analysis. Also, I saw the first time that I ever got a brilliant. If I went all the way back. Oh, we can review that game, but we're not gonna. So it was last night, August, I think it was late though. I don't know which one. Well, it was one of these two that I won. I think it was probably this one right before bed. We'll see the meat. Yeah, that was it. Let me play this really quick. I was very proud of this game because I think I was in a losing position. Well, we did some tradesies. Mind you, this is 3-2. We're playing quick. But like, look at my little pawn chain. Look at my little pawn army. And then here we go. Boom, 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 boom. And then I kind of blunder here, there, here. But, oh, I'm like, I was proud of that checkmate, y'all. Because that little pawn chain, and then I sacrificed. I was like, I'm pushing in like the rook. We sacrificed some pieces to get to that. And to find that checkmate because their king had to run. And honestly, I thought about the move. There was, if I went back like 2 moves, there was a move where here, I could have gone here, right? But like, that's not a good move. Look at, you guys don't see the bar, hang on. I have a bar. I decided not to. I decided it would be better to go there. And like, why? Because the king can go here and the king can go here. So there's his 2 options. And honestly, if he went up, I'm sure I would have had, like, it's scarier because you got my rook. So him coming forward seemed like the safer route, but then I immediately saw the checkmate. I immediately saw it, and I was so proud. But yeah, so that one, sometimes at night, you guys, I will stream. A lot of people are like, oh, Twist isn't really live. Here's what I've been doing, y'all. I get tired after the end of a long day of work. I'll put up one of my videos, and maybe I won't do that anymore because I don't want to confuse anyone, I don't want to mislead anyone. But usually I'm like, let me bring real chess, and then let me bring some form of entertainment. Like, have you seen those? I know that the world shouldn't be at this ADHD point where like you're watching a video where somebody's talking, but then also there's like something happening off to the side. That's my thought process though. Like, how can I entertain you best? You know, like, mind you, I've got, like, that's why we have these backgrounds. Like, chess can be slow and thoughtful. But if I'm locked in, I'm not talking, and we're just like looking at the game, I mean, maybe that's enjoyable for some, but maybe some people's brains are a lot faster than mine, and they're like, it's like when I was in school, and I was like, ugh, this class is boring. And it was only because I'm like, man, I wanted to be more challenged. So because we're a lower elo stream, like, that's why we got all this stuff going on in the background to entertain you. So if you don't like videos of me where I'm like playing VR in the background, like sometimes I'll put up like, hey, I'm playing VR, but I'm here and I'm playing chess. The problem is, I guess maybe I should like turn off the mic and talk, but then I'm not good at chess. So I'm working it out. I'm workshopping it. So, but yeah, tonight we're live, which is good. I'm enjoying this a lot. But when I'm not fully streaming, like in streamer mode, I'm so much better at chess, especially if I play slower games. I feel like I can just really use all the brain power. So I need to figure out a way to, I don't know, channel that a little bit. I struggle with not talking. Which sounds crazy because I'm actually pretty introverted in real life. Introverted, I don't know. Oh, we won't go down there. A lot of people, like, you can be both. You can be introverted and extroverted. There's moods, right? You can shift. But most of the time I'm pretty nonchalant and casual and not that chatty. I'm sure people would tell you different. It depends. One-on-one, this feels very one-on-one right now, does it not? So one-on-one, when we're just sitting here talking, like, it's a lot easier for me. If I'm in a group and there's like 3 or more people, I'm the quietest person in the room, most likely, unless somebody like prompts me with a question. So that said, I personally, as my streamer journey always is changing, I go through moods. I go through moods where sometimes I feel very introverted and I just want to throw the game up. And if people are here, they're here, and that's great. And if they're not, hey, that's okay too. Like, I'm just, you know, kind of like vlogging my journey, playing some chess games. But yeah, so hopefully that's okay. Anyway, let's play another game. Maybe we won't lose this one. We're in game review. I can't tell. I think so. Let me hit play online. I'm gonna go ahead and hit play here because it might take a second. The board has been working very well. Also, there was someone came in last night and they were like, oh, I got the chest up too. Twist, I got the chest up too. Well, I have a Lazy Susan. So what do you think about that? Do you have a Lazy Susan with your chest up too? Sorry, I'm just kidding. Wait, what? Did I do it wrong? It says starting soon. Did I start the game wrong? Why is it, did I? Oh, I'm gonna abort. It's gonna abort. Wrong side. But it won't let me do it. Like if I move for them, it still says starting soon. Like the game didn't take. I got cocky and said, oh, it always works. It's always been working well. Okay, game aborted. I am so sorry to the person that sat there that almost potentially got to play. I'm gonna shut it off and turn it on. That's really weird. I haven't been having a lot of tricky trouble with my chess up at all. I did just update it tonight, but usually the updates are just adding things like bots. Like it will let you play the newest chess.com bots, etc., etc. Okay, holding on, waiting for Wi-Fi. It's charged. It is. Did it lose the Wi-Fi? Oh, it's doing it. It's a lot slower than typical. Okay. We're gonna try again. Play. Please work. We want to play chess games. It's just funny that I started from the board. Okay, I see it here now. And now I'm on white pieces again. Did they add new sounds to chess.com? Like, the reason that I'm asking is because, or did I just always have the volume on mute when I was playing before? Because whenever I open it on my phone, I hear, and I love it. I'm like, ooh, like, you know, close the app and open it again. Because I just, okay. Wait, what is? Oh, I have to read that. I'm gonna read that. You know what? I should change my TTS to read. Ooh, it's gonna read it for me. Yay! Oh wait, no, it skipped it. I have it so it doesn't read anything over like 25 words. But I can change that. Let me change that after this game because I honestly don't mind if somebody writes something longer and it just reads it for me. Because I don't want to miss things. You know? Okay, I can read it now. No, I do too. You're okay. Don't even worry about it. I enjoy. Okay, with this board, since it's asymmetric, that mistake is not possible, but with a square board, see how well I pay attention to the games? That mistake, you can accidentally misorient it. Like the bottom right corner should be a white square. Oh. Ooh, interesting. But we have a different number of squares. Here's the thing, this is why I like this open, because I play it so much. Well, they just had to get obnoxious here, didn't they? No, but then, here's the thing. All right, thinking ahead, if I take the knight, then their pawn comes in, then they have me in a fork. We don't want that. So what other threats do they have? They also have a threat here, which is a fork where I can lose my castle, which is not great. This is a great defense to the collie system. I could just throw the collie out the door and I could just take with the bishop. And then that way they don't have me in a fork and then I can take back with the knight. And I think that's what we have to do because then we lose less material, even though it throws things off. You must play the game that you're playing. So they're gonna take. But we still have two knights. And the game got interesting because now we're not just playing, you know, we're not playing the same thing we always play. Now let's see. We have our little stone. We have our little triangle. What can the queen see? Well, my knight is undefended. My other knight is okay. So we could potentially just move the knight someplace. That seems like the thing to do. Everything else is looking protected except for this pawn, my weak G2 pawn. And instead of going out further, we could come over here, which would kind of block this from being accessible and then also attacking this pawn. Not great, but I think we do this. I think we do this. That's all I got. There is an example of Carpenter who made this really fancy chessboard, but they got the light and dark squares reversed. Oh no. I can't imagine that you can do that though, but I guess it makes sense if you just, yeah, it's, and you can't, can you flip the board over? If it's just a piece of wood? I guess if it's like one-sided thing. The problem with me moving their pieces is I like, on chess.com, I like to like go back and be like, what did they just do? What was the last move? I see it on the computer. I see the pawn move forward. I like, you can see the like light to the dark. I really need that prompt. I move their piece without even thinking. I'm not like, ooh, aware. The awareness isn't, it's not there. We don't have a typical We castle. I don't know. I don't know. This is a strange game. I'm a logic. My logic. Okay, they really want to break things up here. Well, they block. No, the pawn is still protected by their rook. I feel like this might be one of the scenarios where you just like improve the position of one piece. And we'll just ooh, how eerily relevant to this dystopian world that we're living in right now, though. Are you a big fan of iRobot? I think. I need to rewatch it. You know, I haven't seen it since it first came out. And I think it was on and I maybe caught like a scene in the last 6 months. I do recall that. And I remember being like, oh, the graphics, they're not bad. They're creepy. It's almost uncanny valley. I'm definitely not just saying, like, I think it was revolutionary for its time. And it's not quite uncanny valley though. It's just creepy. It's a little eerie. Did somebody change my curtain lights? Did somebody, like, what's happening? You guys. Joe! You can't see because we're in VR. But it's so bright in here now. Like they're bright and they're dazzly. I should have a camera on them so y'all can see them all the time. Usually that's for the non-VR streams when we have those. Okay, they pushed that pawn. All right. You can't tell me that! No! Hang on. Take his king. Sorry, I just caught that, but also... There we go. I forgot to have this on. Usually it will shame you. It will shame you. All right, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna have a little bit of a some discovered action here. If they choose to take. All right. There. I see. I probably should unpin this so I don't have to lose pawns. If I wanted to move that piece. Do I want to move that piece? Because I equally could just take it back. No, I couldn't. Well, the queen. We would trade. It wouldn't be ideal. It wouldn't be ideal. We come. We come here! Sure, why not? Okay, and then they're like, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Look what I did to you. And I'm like, you know what? Screw you. I don't like you. I'm just kidding. I didn't even think, I just reacted. It probably wasn't the best choice, but it was a choice. And honestly, honestly, I don't want to take that back, but I think I'm gonna have to. This breaks everything. This screws everything up. My poor little king. Now the queen comes over to check. Okay. We have threats. We have threats. And that pawn's not protected. Well, I saw this check here, the G6, but it's long gone. Long gone. I really want to put my queen in a better position. But what position is that going to be? And potentially one where I don't fork. I think here. We'll protect this pawn. We will protect the pawn. Man, my king is so exposed. So exposed. It's not fun. Wow, they're just like, let's trade. Let's freaking trade. Honestly, I almost just want to like terrorize them, but I can't because I'm too locked down. I'm up. Technically, I'm up. It would be to my benefit to trade. What? Why didn't they just take back with the pawn? What? What? Are you kidding? Are they trying to be like, I'm better than you? Like, okay, I'm just like not even gonna think about it and I'm just gonna infiltrate. What? How? I thought we were trading queens. Okay, they gave up, clearly. Like, they just lost both their rook? Like, what? Why? Okay, yeah. What? What happened? Did they just not think to take back? Or were they being sarcastic? Or did they have to leave? I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused because I thought it was a good game. I thought that they were an advantage and then... Yeah, like what happened? It was a random game. Like I just hit new game on Chaz. Like it could have been somebody with a board. Sometimes it pairs me with people with boards. Maybe they didn't see the trade. But that's stupid, isn't it? How do you not take back a queen? And I was up 2. So either it was a mistake and then they were just like over it at that point. Do we review this one? Is this worth reviewing? My king was vulnerable. They should have played that so differently. Yeah, like, well, let's go to game review, but I'm gonna tell you, sometimes in my brain I'm like thinking, okay, what would game review want? And game review would be like, oh, you're up 2, trade the queen. Like, get rid of their strongest attacker. Because I can play without a queen. I have no problem. The Pope is a rock star. Hang on, I'm just thinking. After 3 moves, there are 121 million possible positions. That's crazy. It said I played a 1250. I don't know about that. Okay, we're just gonna hit play, I guess. We're just gonna hit play. It's fine. Really? What are you doing on a chess stream? You haven't played news, you just like watching chess. So we had some best. Oh, okay. We did okay. I see. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Yeah, like, okay, so hang on. I watched that quickly because I just wanted to see the whole thing through. It says that's a blunder. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a blunder. Plus 4.52 for me by taking. Plus 4.52. But like, technically they should have taken back. Right? But let's go where we really messed up in the game. which is here. With this pin, we should have done this. We had this, right? We would have been attacking the queen. The queen could have like lost tempo, going anywhere, and then, I don't know. It wants me to go here, really? Interesting. That's best. Kicking the knight, and then what? And then what? And then the queen comes out to attack. Hey, that same pawn we eventually attacked. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, there's a lot of good streamers on chess.com. Let me shout out some of them. Cancel. They might be playing now. JV? Oh my gosh, I can't even type. JVO. Oh my, okay, it's not me, it's my phone. I have to add the word. There we go. This is JVO. Much better chess player than myself. Very entertaining.
I think that means sorry.
Super chill.
Okay.
Fun
I
vibes.
Tell your dog Roof.
And I think they might be live right now. Go give JVO a follow. They're pretty consistent. Another chess streamer that I adore who is also in her learning and growing and just pure cozy vibes is Joe Cozy.
I think it's go piss girl, but I like pod.
She's just amazing. Amazing. Why are the clips so short? Why is it picking like the shortest clips in the history of man? Another chess streamer who does arenas that are really cool, and I think you can participate in them. I'm probably gonna spell this wrong. I think it's summer_star_. Where are the underscores? Oh my gosh, I should have this as a... I think it's this.
It's just like the hard ones.
Am I really good?
Like
Oh my god, it is her!
mushy,
Love Summer.
You know, cookies.
There's a
I
few
hate
chess
hard
streamers.
cookies. Like,
There's
if I take a bite of a
3
chocolate
amazing
cookie
chess
and there's,
streamers
like, a
right there
crunch, I'm like,
that you can watch when I'm not live. They are live all the
I ain't
time.
no chocolate chippy.
They're some of my favorites to watch. Yay, a longer clip!
Cookies.
Summer does variety games, but she plays a lot of chess. And her chess journey is, like, she has a YouTube channel and you can see, I think right now she's doing a, like, speed run to, I want to say 1400? I saw the first video that she posted for it. Where you, like, start over with a new account and then you just, like, climb your way up. Like, I would just get stuck at, like, 500. Okay, let's set the board back up. So my logic, you said you just got back into playing, didn't know that people were streaming it. As much as I'm just gonna preface this by saying, I'll have a lot of people come through here and be like, I've never played chess before. And then they just blow me out of the water when I play them. So like typically my instinct is like, oh, do you wanna play a game? You know, would you like to play? But it's never fun. It's never like, it's always bait. It's always bait. And I always take the bait. And I don't know. So I want to believe that you don't play. Because also, I watch streamers and I am genuine when I tell them things. But I don't know, man. I've lost probably 8 out of 10 games against the people that I play against. 80% of the time, it's tough. So I think I'm gonna continue just playing my casual little rating climb. But if you stick around and I check out your account and I'm like, oh wow, yeah, legit, I could potentially, maybe someday, but usually it's people who have new accounts that are like insanely good. So I don't know. But if that's true, welcome. Welcome to chess. It's a good time. But also there are people who are like just like me. I like when I'm on the black pieces because then I'm like, oh, I don't have to play any open at all. I could, but I'm not gonna play a Carol Con. I could play a Carol Con. But I'm not gonna play a Carol Con. I could play a French Indian, but I'm not gonna play that. I'm just gonna develop naturally. That's what I like to do on the black pieces. And then they're coming out here going, I got a plan. I'm gonna move my knight to G5, and then I'm gonna get you with, I always wanna call it like a Swedish fish, but I know that's not what it is. So we're just gonna block that knight from progressing. In all honesty, I don't want to block in my bishop, so let's bring the bishop out. We'll do a little, this is almost like a reverse Italian game. This is interesting. No, you don't. I don't like that little outpost. Okay. I see what you want to do here. So, they have mate. And they take with the knight, and then they come in. This is evil. This was an evil little game. They're gonna take with the knight. Or they're just gonna come in again with the queen. And that's that. They take with the knight. And then if I take with my piece. All right, so this is what we gotta do, y'all. I don't got nothing. They have a discover check. They have checkmate, and like, it's not looking pretty. Even that's not gonna work because it's not the right knight. I was gonna say I could take this piece and I could make them lose their castle, but then I don't have a check after that. I think we gotta just like move the king. It's not great. If I were to take, I lose a piece. This is a tough one. I feel like I'm gonna lose no matter what. I guess I could bring the knight over here. And then when they do the discover check, I can block it. We'll start with that. We'll start with that. Okay. So they won my, yeah. Oh, I see. I'm so screwed here. I'm so screwed. And then they win this piece again. So they were gonna win that piece regardless. This is a strong open. I thought that I was being clever by having them not do with a salamander. I don't know what it's called. I always forget what it's called. Ay, ay, ay. All I gotta do is just get myself out of the situation, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that it's possible. Like, we can slow down for a second. if we... First off, nothing is defended. I could take the knight. But they have a discovered check, right? So I don't know that that's really the play. The king can just run. I also could put the queen in the way so they don't have a discovered check. And then I just lose my knights. I think we're just gonna take the knight. We're gonna see how this goes. Look, it's not looking pretty. They're gonna take and they're gonna have a discovered check. So they win a knight and they have a discovered check. Like my knights are just chilling in the corner. Like what is this game? Why is this happening? This is excruciating. Emil? I don't know. With a lot of numbers. They got plans. They don't have a lot of development, but they got plans. So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I don't know, but I'm gonna finish this coffee because the ice is already melted. And then I'm gonna drink some water. I'm just like, what do you want? Which knight do you want? Do you want to just like take material and for sure win, or you want to like end it immediately? Because I see like 3 different moves that they could do immediately. Okay, so they didn't choose to check with the queen. They chose to take material, and I could run, but I'm gonna threaten because it's more fun. It is, it's more fun. And they're just like, ha, look at me. And I'm like, honestly, bro. I just pushed a pawn. I'm like, I'm just gonna push this little pawn. I don't, well, no. Take the rook. How many checks in a row can you get? 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're like, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, bro, you should have. I'm down 10, so I really shouldn't just throw this bishop in their face. gonna end real fast. I'll go on a dark square. I don't want to do that. They take, and it's a check. It's not! I'm riveting in the, like, that I can tell exactly what they're gonna do. It's just, I'm just getting crushed by somebody who's way better than a 685. Let's be honest, let's be honest. Like, what kind of gameplay is this? Wait, could I have? No. Could I have taken that? Am I blind? Oh my god, I could have taken that, couldn't I? I'm blind! I'm so blind, you guys. I could have taken that with my bishop, and I'm just like over it. I should have taken that with my bishop, y'all. Like the one, they made a blunder, and I even let them do it. I let them do it. That's crazy. I need to go back. That's so crazy. I'm annoyed. I could have had their rook at least. Like, it's not completely soul crushing. I like made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I really got nothing, y'all. You can see the edge of my screen. Oh, so now they castle. Like, they're like, oh, I better castle. It's crazy. Let them take it. Do it. Take it! You have to! Them's the rules. Them's the rules. You're no fun. In all honesty, I thought this would have been over a lot sooner. Like, this could have ended. I held them off and then I blundered. It would have been more fun if I didn't blunder. And then it was like, ha ha ha. But honestly, I've got nothing here. It's just, I would say a pawn and a dream, but I don't even have that. Pawn and a dream. A pawn and a dream. They're like, what can you do? It's like 3 more moves. I'm like, I don't know. They're like, I'm stopping that right now. That's enough of you. I like chess over the board. I think it's fun. Even when I'm losing, I'm like, this is such an interesting game. Like, I like their position. I like how strong it was. I want to look at like what they did and... Well, I see an unfortunate battery. A very unfortunate battery. You must move the king. Oh my god. They had a chance to win my queen with the battery of their rook and their bishop, and they didn't do it. Like, I had an overloaded defender. I mean, they still got a lot, but... Make sure I can't just take the queen. Like how I missed taking the... And they come in, and that's game. I think that's game. That's game. Yeah, they won. GG's, Maton won. It wouldn't have been if I would have taken that rook, though. No! I spilled water. Yeah. Okay, let's see where it all went wrong. Because it did. I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 moves in. Ooh. Let's do it. I think we're friends on chess.com. Let me just hit start review and we'll see where it all went wrong while I set the board back up. And yes, we can play. I actually have to watch. I mean, the beginning, their open was insane. I thought they had me like here. And then they didn't take the rook, which is, or the rook. And then I didn't take the rook. I could have taken the rook. Miss. That was my blunder. A terrible blunder. Not that the outcome would have been much different. And then the end of the game was just pretty excruciating. But yeah, do you see they missed, they had a, I mean, it doesn't matter, but they could have won my queen. But then in me protecting my queen, things got unprotected elsewhere. Okay, we're friends on chess.com, right? So I will send you a game. Hopefully, is 1510 okay, Pastor Mace? And at this point, like, I might as well just play rated. I don't even care. Chess.com, play a friend. Is your name Pastor Maze? I see you. Okay, next. 1510, 874. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Are you? Hopefully you're cool with rated, and then I have it on random. So, oh wait, play. Okay, so starting soon. Oh, wait, let me start this. Play it online so y'all can see it on the stream. Okay, cool. Good luck, have fun. Oh wait, no, it says starting soon still. Wait, we have to cancel. Let me hit cancel. Hopefully it does it. It's weird when it like starts the game. Sorry, I'm probably gonna get an abort or I'm gonna get, the board is being funky. I don't know why after game review it does it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing game review. But I like game review. We like game review. Okay, let me... I can't even do a draw with you. I'm gonna have to do a board. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, I would hate to lose my account, but I would just start a new one. I mean, I don't know. Like, what are you gonna do? All right, play online. Okay. Let me shut the board off and turn it back on. I mean, I would hope that chess.com would understand that I don't want to offer a draw or there shouldn't be an advantage for a draw just because of the rating difference. I guess that's the benefit to doing unrated games, but it's fine. It'll work this time. Sometimes he says waiting for Wi-Fi. Okay. Do you guys like these backgrounds? Wait, you can't really see all of this one. There's like a spray. Let me show you what it looks like while this starts. Look at this. How cute is that? It's fine. You can still see everything else, I guess. Okay. Chess.com. Play a friend. Pastor Maze. 1510. It is rated, it's rapid, and it's anybody's open. Starting soon. I see it over there. Why am I not seeing it on the board? Oh, wait, there it is. Yes. Okay, cool. And you are on the whites. Good luck, sir. Queen's pawn. Fun, 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 fun. Yes, I must move the pieces for you. Hi. Physical, physical. I know what you're talking about. Best I can do is take away your castle. Okay. Both pawns are protected. It's so funny, I'm so locked in on this one. I'm down on time. I feel like I'm playing fast, but I'm down on time because of moving the pieces. Wow! That's amazing! You're under the equator. It was like 90 something degrees here today. Do you use Fahrenheit in Chile? Chile? Is it Chile or Chile? I'm sorry. I think it's Chile. Chile? But I eat chili. It sounds wrong to say chili. It sounds wrong. But the main question is, Fahrenheit or Celsius? I don't know the conversion very well, but it was hot. It was very hot. Winter sounds nice. Oh my god, the queen coming out is crazy! And if I castle, it's just like brutal. It's just brutal. It's been playing this song the whole time and realizing. Like Gloop Lair is just like when you're playing like a Sonic game. Okay, so the queen came back. The queen came back. Oh. No. No, VR is created by developers who work very hard. Look up like Coconut, Mighty Coconut. That's the creators of Walkabout Mini Golf, which is the course that you are looking at. It's Gloop Lair. I think we're gonna castle. I wanted to do a pawn storm, but like honestly, I think we're gonna castle short. I haven't had a lot of luck castling long recently. Oops. That's wild. I guess if I take, you take back with the queen, and then the queen gets positioned. And if I don't, you can create a battery. And then that's also really tricky. That's really tricky, because I don't want there to be a battery, because it looks kind of like a collie system right now. That's what I'm seeing. So honestly, it might be to my advantage just to trade. You're up 2. I shouldn't be trading, but I also don't want you to create a battery. So, is what it is. So you only have a dark squared bishop. So should probably take that into consideration. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting how you're just like, I want to trade, I want to trade, I want to trade, I want to trade. And if can you get a mate without, like, I don't need this for job. Now you don't have any bishops, so my pawn's gonna be wherever the hell I feel like. I feel like I'm not, like, I'm playing very obvious. I'm just playing, and I'm probably missing. I don't know, this seems like very, we made it really simple taking the bishops out of the game. We made it very simple. I want a pawn storm. I think I want to do this more. I don't want to do a backward pawn storm. I'm just playing off vibes. It's off instinct right now. Aw, swirls. I feel like the light is good. Oh, it got dark and I have this like edge over here. Oh well. Y'all like my Snoopy pants? I love them. They're so comfy. No, VR, actually, if you look up on Reddit, or anywhere on the internet really, the Steam frame. So, if you would like me to explain what this is, so the backgrounds are Walkabout Mini Golf VR, which is a VR game that you go into, and this is just my perspective of like different parts of the game. This is hole 17? I want to say this is hole 17 or 18, maybe it's both. Do I take? But then I'm playing on chess.com, that's what you see here. But this is a chess up too. So there's like VR aspects of it. A lot of times when I play VR though, you're like actually like I'm physically in the game. So it's a little bit of mixed reality going on. I feel like best move would be trying to kick the queen. Because then they can't move the knight yet. Okay. I don't want to lose my pawn structure that's protecting my king, but also I wanted to do a pawn storm and I'm a little torn between two different routes. Honestly, I think the better thing to do is not that. That wouldn't be good either. It's this pesky knight. King in the center. Ugh. Again with the pesky knight. I'm so locked in. Man. Man, oh man. All my pawns are on light squares. Shit. If takes, then takes, then takes, then takes. Could be a trap. I don't want my king to be pinned. I don't want my queen to be pinned to my king. Very symmetrical chess. I knew that move was coming. I knew that move was coming. And honestly, I gotta think this one through because I don't want to be forked with the frickin' knight. So where can the knight go? He can go here and attack this. He can go here. He's got like his little ray, right? That's a spot. These two squares, right? This little thing around here. So he's on a black square, he's attacking a light square. So if I were to go to another light square, he wouldn't be able to attack me. But I need to find a safe light square, and I don't have any safe light squares. I have one on the very bottom. So if I go here, there, or there, there, or there. But if I go to a black square, he can just attack me again and potentially fork. Also, if I'm on a light square, he could potentially fork me with the king though. So maybe I do need to go on a dark square. if I go on this dark square. See, if I went on this light square, I'd have a check with a king, maybe. I don't know. This is probably a mistake. Every time I'm like, this is probably a mistake, it is a mistake. I honestly think I want to go here. I don't want to. I had two choices. I kept my rooks connected. I don't know. I feel better about that than being in a potential fork position with the knight. Because if I get into a bad situation, the next move could be a fork, so let's just not. Let's just not. I'm low on time. We are so low on time. Ah, leg cramp, leg cramp, leg cramp, leg cramp. Ow, 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 ow. You gotta stay on your toes. You gotta stay on your toes. Ow, staying on my toes hurts even. Ah, ow, oh my God, it's so bad. My mom taught me this, so you like stand on your toes and then you stretch out the muscle. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, we're sitting too much. We're sitting too much. Look, we're like surfing. Wait, I'm not really on it. Oi! Okay. So he's come back here. I don't got a lot of time. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna lose on time. All right. Yes, until the game review. Pretty, please. I had an idea earlier where I could use the pawn to then pin the queen to the king, but it didn't work out. It did not work out. Do I have any friggin' checks? I don't see any. Shoot! I'm not even paying attention because I have like a minute and a half. The corner is never a place you want to be. But I also don't want to go out. I get a lot of checkmates because I go out on the board. Their damn knight won this game for them. Okay. Takes back, takes, and then takes. Like, I got nothing. They're gonna trade out material and then just, like, win. I don't want to do that. Sucks. That sucks. I at least kept my queen. For now. It's funny I wore this bracelet so I could play chess with my left hand, but I'm not. See how sad I am when I'm in a game I have there's no hope. And there's just no hope. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I can't come forward. Damn it, that foils my plan. This look on my face. This look on my face is not satisfaction. This is a look of despair. Minutes left is crazy. Wait, what? Oh, this little king's just gonna march all over the board. March on, little king. I believe in you. I just gotta play fast. I hate when I'm in a stalemate position. I can't really do stalemate. Game. GG's. Thank you for the game. It was good until it wasn't. Mating 2. Oh, it's my turn. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I was like waiting for you to go. My bad. Why take my pawns? Why take my pawns? Why do this? Why do this? Why do this? Sarcasm? I need to know. Pastor, are you being funny? Come on, end it. I'm ending stream. I'm ending stream if you push that pawn one more step. One more step and I'm ending stream. Oh, all right, good night, everybody. Okay, you got Pastor Maze to blame. He could have just got a checkmate. Look at me over here in this little position. But nope, nope, nope. Had to be sarcastic. I see how it is. All right, everybody, but seriously, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company. Is it my turn again? I don't have another queen. I don't have another queen. You don't understand. Like, we actually physically can't. The game does not continue for me. Yeah, I don't have another queen. Okay, good night. Bye, guys. I literally can't promote this piece. Wait, I might have a queen. I lied. I have one queen. But you can't promote all your pieces. All right, I'm resigning. See ya. Good night. Bye.